I've literally just decided I'm going to take off, go to the end and get some water, dump the rubbish, pop to the farm shop, and this happened. It's like a monsoon. It won't last long. Yeah, it's been torrentially raining, and there's a gap, a break in the weather just now, and I was just having a beautiful sleep on the sofa in front of the fire with Alfie, and my son butt dialed me and woke me up. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to set off. I've got to fill up with water, get rid of rubbish, empty the loo, and the wind has dropped. It's been horrendously windy today, but it's dropped. So I think I'm going to tank on down up the canal while I've got the chance, and then come back probably to this spot, so I'm facing in the right direction for tomorrow, as I have an appointment tomorrow that I need to be somewhere, so it will put me perhaps where I need to be. I could leave it till tomorrow morning first thing, but I'm going to crack on and do it now. Then maybe, you never know, have a lie-in tomorrow. So let's go. This is a lovely spot, and I only mentioned it the other day about autumn and the leaves dropping, and I've already cleared them off the roof twice this morning. So you stop the water, the rainwater, from going down the gully and then run off down the side of the boat, and you don't want water sitting on the roof, not really. I've just put some fresh coal on, so I'm going to be breathing in fumes until that burns off a little bit. It is smokeless coal. Let's go. picking up again. Makes it more entertaining. You have to steer into the wind when it's really blowy. Just feels like it's building momentum. But I've got a tunnel to go through twice, and then back into the woods again, so I think it'll have minimal effect. It's blown away the cobweb, so any memory of a nap on the sofa is long gone. It's never a good thing to rush with boats. Well, actually with boats, motorbikes, trucks, cars, anything really, I guess. But whenever I do rush to get away, there's always something you forget. Now, I didn't check the tunnel light to make sure that that's still working, so fingers crossed on that. And I also left the centre line out of reach, so when I do come to stop, I just have to shimmy along the gunnels just to grab the centre line. But that shouldn't be a problem unless it's blowy. It is quite exposed where I'm going to for water, and you want to avoid having to shimmy down the gunnel, grab the rope, and then find you a metre or so away from the bank, so then you've got to leap and it's wet from the rain. Stuff that can be avoided if you just take your time. I'm sure I've covered this before on this tunnel, but it's got a left-hand kink on it, so you have to get right over to the right, and it's only at the last minute can you see through the tunnel and see if there's a headlight coming towards you. It's just coming into view now, and it looks clear. Yeah, so I can pop back out a bit. Soon see if the headlight's working. Yes. Looks fine. Registered the lack of blue flower pots on the roof. Certainly makes visibility a bit better. suppose it'll be long before they're back up again. It's always the bloody same when I come here. When I haven't got time to stop, there's bags of room. When I want to come and stay for a couple of days, I can't squeeze into a little gap. I do like it here. Well, that was a quick pit stop. Filled the tank up with water, emptied the toilet cassette, which was really unnecessary, but I don't like to pass a empty station or water. Don't like passing water, do we, Alfie? Right, so all we got to do now is reverse back and swing around. It's just in time for the wind to start blowing. Trying its best to not let this happen nicely, but we are going to do our best to make sure it does. I might even just reverse into the winding hole. We just have to be careful of things like that. There's a very sharp piece of Armco sticking out, and if that rubs up the side of the boat, goodbye paint. Because the wind is blowing hard that way. took an extra couple of shunts, but we got around. So the wind's blowing this way and it wanted to push us into the back of the winding hole. I've had worse. Hurrah. Secret is don't panic. Yes, I'd like to stop here for a day or two, go to the farm shop, etc. But it's not going to happen. I've got places to be, people to see, unfortunately.